Hi there, students. Fatigue. Fatigue can be a noun or a verb. You could have an adjective as well, fatigued. So, fatigue is physical or mental tiredness. You're knackered. Resulting from activity, from strong activity or effort. Towards the end of the marathon, I started to feel fatigue. I was fatigued by the end of the marathon. He's suffering from fatigue as he's been working too hard. So I think most commonly to suffer from fatigue or to feel fatigue. You can be suffering from mental fatigue, mental tiredness. When doing simultaneous interpretation, my mind quickly becomes fatigued. If you do too many English lessons in a row, you become fatigued. Your mind is tired. Your mind suffers from fatigue. Fatigue can also be a temporary inability to respond because of overexposure. For example, compassion fatigue. If they start to show you pictures of starving kids, then you feel compassion. But if this goes on and on for hours, then you will probably start to feel compassion fatigue. Or charities sometimes have a problem with donor fatigue. If there are lots of charitable campaigns, people give to one of them or two of them, but then they start to feel donor fatigue. Fatigue can also be physiological, so a decreased capacity of the body to respond or function normally, either because you're ill or maybe because you've just been doing too much. The doctor might ask you, do you generally feel fatigued? You know, when you're tired in the morning, you're tired when you do everything. In engineering, you can have metal fatigue. Okay, this is the progressive cracking of a material from alternating stresses or from vibrations. Metal fatigue is a common cause of aeroplane crashes. Yes, it's bent and bent and bent, and it just gets tired and breaks, it cracks. In the military as well, you can have fatigue duties. These are domestic tasks. Clean out the latrines, clean out the toilets, peel the potatoes. And fatigues or fatigue duties are generally given as a punishment. You also have fatigues as in military clothing, the clothes that the military use for work, for this type of job. Not a dress uniform, but fatigues. So that's quite a lot of meanings. So let's see. Fatigue. You're tired from hard work. Yeah, I feel fatigue at the end of a hard day's work. Or a state of apathy or indifference from overexposure. Donor fatigue. A temporary loss of energy or feeling of tiredness due to illness or overwork. Yeah, the doctor has diagnosed fatigue. And then fatigue, a tendency for a metal or a material to crack and break after constant use, after constant bending. Okay? So, let's see, to fatigue, a regular verb. The exercise fatigued me. I was fatigued by the long run. Okay, what about formality? I think I'd probably give this a 5.5 to a 6. It's ever so slightly formal, but I think you could probably use it anywhere. Maybe more informally, just tired, knackered, even more informal. And then as to origin, well, there's a French word, fatigué, meaning tired, and that itself comes from the Latin verb fatigare, to tire, to vex, to harass. So, I hope you're not suffering from fatigue because I make so many videos, learning fatigue. Anyway, enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Fatigue. Fatigued.